Hi, this is the Match Now with Sean channel. Hey!
Hello.
And it's actually something that me and Joe actually agreed on. Was that
Wow.
there's rumours.
That's not often.
Hello.
This is Match Now with Sean. As you can see, I've got two people beside me for a
Hey,
change.
Sean. Yeah, we should. Get him in here. Get him in. Come on. You got my man.
It's a little bit of eye candy for you. Hello, this is Matching On with Sean. It's your host, Sean Healy. This is going to talk a bit about who I think should replace Fark if, that's a big fucking if, it goes wrong on Sunday against Forest. I think the 49ers may pull the plug on it. If not against Forest, it'll be against Villa. But the logical one would be to do it after Forest, give it the international break to see who you want to put in charge, and let them see if they can implement what they want. And people keep asking me, who does he get in charge? Da, 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 all that bollocks. One, it's not my job to 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 know and to do that. It's the 49ers job, not mine. I just think there's better out there, and they're going to give you three that are better out there that some of you may or may not have heard of. They've never the three of them have never managed in England, so it might be a bit easier to persuade them to come. Because the pull of the Premier League, and I think and they're young. They're all in their early to mid 40s, which is young for a manager. So I'm gonna start off with Marco Rose, who he managed Salzburg, Borussia Dortmund, and Borussia Mönchengladbach and RB Leipzig. This is probably the one that's probably going to be the most logical out of the three, if I do logical. Because the whole Red Bull connection with Leipzig and Salzburg, but he also has managed Dortmund and Borussia Mönchengladbach. He likes to play 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, which would suit which could suit the players we have, because he likes to play front foot football. It's easy for you to say after six points. And so yeah, he likes to play that type of attacking football. Likes to use his wing backs a lot, which could suit us. He kind of has a slightly narrow and uses the wing backs as kind of the width. The wingers and the wing back are kind of the width, and everything else is kind of centralised. But it's quick, it's attacking. Again, we'll need the number 10. If we're gonna have play a 4-2-3-1, we're gonna need a number 10. But I think he might end up going 4-3-3. If he comes in. The next I want to talk about is Rafael Palladino. He's managed Monza and Fiorentina. He took Monza up to the Serie A with for the first time. It was the first time that Monza were promoted to Serie A. Got a great result once or twice against Juventus. It has a 35% win record at Monza, and then he went to Fiorentina. I got them up to a sixth place finish in Conference League football for the first time in a long time, because Fiorentina kind of were my team as a kid growing up. With the likes of Batasuta, Rui Costa, all that stuff. That great Fiorentina side, and I loved the purple kit, and yeah, absolutely loved them as a kid growing up. I always remember Batasuta absolutely murdering scum in the Champions League back in the day, back in the old ITV Champions League days. But anyway, yeah, Monza Palladino got them up to back into Europe, into Conference League football. I did okay with them. Got a 47%, and he's got a 47% win record there. He likes to play with a lot of pace and agility, um, which allows them to beat the opposition and create space for themselves to get into positions to score goals. It's a lot of pace, a lot of quick passing football. Um, he likes to play a 4-2-3-1. Um, which again it would mean we drop a midfielder, but I think we drop a midfielder for a number 10. But I think could Danaka play there or Stack play there without having to get number 10. Um, but yeah, it's very similar to the way Marco Rose plays. Uh, it's kind of that front foot football, um, which I like to see. Uh, but it's not over the top like under Jesse. It's like Jesse, except a bit more defensive now and a bit more tactics involved. Um, the next one I want to talk about is the long shot, as I'd say, the one that is probably the hardest one to get. But Bielsa was a long shot, and we were ambitious enough to try and get him, and look what happened there. Uh, his name is the one I'm looking at is Thiago Motta, who managed Juventus and Bologna. Um, he led them to the best finish of ninth place in Serie A. Um, oh, sorry, with Bologna, he led them to the best finish in Serie A of ninth place. Then got them up to fifth the following season. So it's kind of progressed Bologna there, and it got them into the Champions League. And then Juventus came looking for him, and he has a 42% win record there, so not too bad in the Italian league. Um, because it's such a competitive. I think the Italian league is quite competitive because you'll have your Romas, you'll have your Juventus, you'll have AC Milan, Inter Milan, um, all kind of around the same level. Um, and again, like the other two, he likes to play 4-2-3-1. As you can probably tell, that's probably I think is probably the best formation for Leeds. So yeah, put in the comments below what you think yourselves. Am I being stupid? Am I being crazy? Am I being wild? Or am I bang on the money? But hopefully it doesn't come to us changing the manager. I want Fark to do well because it also means that Leeds have done well. And if Leeds do well, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy fucking boy. Um, so that's it for now. I should be back on later on doing double duty today because I'm doing the presser and preview later on. Um, Going a bit more in depth into um the match on Sunday, and hopefully we can get a win. And hopefully the presser's not too doesn't disappoint us too much. And I'll show you back on later on. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.